Welcome to Friday, September 18th, 2020. Well, on this podcast today, we'll talk about a little bit of weather, not a lot of it, but we have one little change coming. A Pacific cold front is going to roll into the northern and central Rockies. It's going to push into Idaho tonight, western Wyoming tomorrow morning, then through all the state by Sunday morning. It won't really bring a lot of weather, but it will change things up a bit to hopefully thin out some of the smoke, bring a little bit of wetness to Wyoming's western counties, but we're going to have a fair amount of wind, and that's a concern. It's going to get windy, Casper, Laramie, Cheyenne, I-80, sections of I-25, and that's going to lead to really high fire danger. We had a new fire develop in the Snowy Range in the Savage Run Wilderness area late yesterday, so fire activity's picking up, and this front certainly is not going to help. It will bring a lot of cooler weather and some showers, but the wind is probably going to be more hurtful than helpful. And the next bigger change we're still expecting towards next weekend. In the meantime, there's not a whole lot going on. Here's your updated smoke outlook for today. Now, this is actually where it is right now as the time of this video. We still see this extensive area coast to coast of the smoke across the region. Now, it's been raining overnight in parts of Washington and Oregon. In fact, there was even some flash flood warnings issued in some of the burn areas going on right now in Oregon. So there's going to be a little bit of less smoke coming from these fires here over the next few days as the rain goes through those areas. But still expect a smoky, hazy pattern, especially today and tomorrow. It may thin out some by Sunday. Here's that rain forecast in the Pacific Northwest. We've got that rain shadow east of the Cascades, but at least Cascades west, it's going to be wet. Some of that moisture does extend east across Idaho into western Montana, into northwest Wyoming, even Nevada and the Sierra Nevadas, and parts of Utah will get some showers late tonight through Friday and Friday night. But east of the divide, you can see the front just kind of peters out. You get east of the divide, you get downsloping, and you're just not going to get too many showers. A few over the mountains. In southwestern Wyoming, some showers, but east of the mountains, just not very much. Here's the upper level trough as of this morning, just off the coast of Oregon, heading inland. That's why it's going to be so cooler and wet there. As we go into Sunday morning, the front tricks its way up towards Canada, bringing a cool front through. You can see the gradient here. See how these lines are closer together? This is why it's going to be windy here as the front approaches. The winds will pick up later today and Saturday. They'll be pretty windy through Saturday night and Sunday morning, then will ease as the trough heads into the upper plain states and Midwest. Now, we have a little wave coming in. This is for Wednesday morning. We have a little bit of a wave coming in from the northwest that might generate a few showers, might make Wednesday a little bit cooler, but you can see we've got another ridge building in behind it. So we're going to see that little wave come in Wednesday, better weather Thursday and Friday. Then here's this next push. We've got a front coming in late Friday and into Saturday. Now, we don't have a lot of ridging in behind it, but that could change. This low, if it doesn't come in as quickly, will mean this front will be a little bit stronger. So we're still expecting the next cool down, the next front, to arrive next weekend. Hopefully that will be a better producer of moisture. Thanks for listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. Be careful out there. Fire dangers are going right back up again. Have yourself a good weekend. Talk to you Monday.